Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Tonight's video, this is March the 11th, 2020, and I've got an update here. Norwegian just made an announcement this evening. They are requiring 70-year-old and older passengers to bring a note from the doctor before you can take a cruise, and I have some other news from the administration that just got released. Thanks, by the way, for subscribing to my channel, Traveling with Bruce. Thank you for giving me thumbs ups and sending me comments, any news tips you know about, any cruise news. I appreciate it. Thank you for being part of my Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce, and my Instagram page too. Love having you. All right, here we go. The number one story today is Norwegian Cruise Lines. They just announced tonight, and this might be a preliminary announcement they didn't want to make, but it's leaked out. As of tomorrow, you want to take a cruise on Norwegian Cruise Lines and you're 70 years old and older, you will not be allowed on a Norwegian ship that begins its cruise or even visits a port in the United States unless you have a certificate or a note from a health professional indicating that you are fit to sail. So 70-year-olds and older are going to have to visit their local doctors or health clinics and get a certificate that's going to cost them money to verify that they're healthy enough to sail on a cruise ship. Now, this is a response that Norwegian has done, and I believe Carnival and Royal Caribbean will shortly follow with all of their cruise lines. Every brand that they operate, these guys, will be part of this. They will. They wanted to appease the administration in Washington that the cruise line is taking very seriously the health of their passengers, and that that the cruise lines are taking every precaution possible to ensure that people getting on the ship are not ill when the cruise even starts. 70 years and older is when most elderly people begin to have other health issues. Of course, a lot of people have health issues prior to their 70s, but 70 and older is the line that has been drawn in the sand, and this is the new policy by Norwegian starting tomorrow. I suspect the Carnival, which owns Holland America, which owns Princess, Cunard, and a bunch of other cruise lines, and Royal Caribbean that owns Celebrity and Azamara, they will likely follow suit almost immediately as well. So leaving on a cruise from the U.S., you're going to have a note from a doctor that you're fit to sail if you're 70 and older. My personal opinion is that I have a suspicion a lot of 70-year-olds and older aren't going to go on a cruise. If this is what they have to come up with, they're probably just going to wait for this whole thing to blow over and cruise later. But we'll see. There are probably a number of people that are planning to attend an onboard wedding. It's not uncommon to have a beach wedding in the Caribbean, and the wedding party is getting on the ship, and that includes Grandma and Grandpa. They're going to have to get a note now, another step along the way before they can get on a ship. Other news that came out tonight, this is only a couple of hours old. President Trump addressed the nation this evening and has announced a travel ban from Europe to the U.S. It sounds a lot worse than it is. Apparently, if you are traveling from the United Kingdom to the United States, you can still fly without restriction. But if you're flying from anywhere else in Europe, that would mean like France and Germany and Amsterdam, of course, Italy, everywhere else, banned. You cannot for 30 days fly into the U.S. and vice versa for the next 30 days. Why UK was exempt, anyone's guess. There's a lot of people wondering about that. In the meantime, Italy is shut down. The country of Italy has shut down all travel for all of its 60 million residents. They're in effect on their own national quarantine. You cannot take a train into Italy or out of Italy. You cannot fly into Italy. This is unprecedented, but Italy has run into upwards of 12,000 cases of that dreaded you-know-what that we talk about from time to time that we can't say the word of. In any event, lots happening today. Fluid situation. It never stops changing. But in the cruise world, it's about Norwegian, and I'm pretty sure Carnival and Royal Caribbean. 70 and older, you want to go on a cruise, you have to bring a note or a letter from a health professional clearing you to sail, to indicating to the cruise line you're healthy enough to sail. And that's the latest news that we have tonight. All right, thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support. We'll talk to you later, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.